Welp, ladies and gentlemen, it is time yet again for another tier list. This is definitely one that I should be doing if I'm going to be doing these tier lists, and that is fast food. Now, just like the console tier list, I will be only ranking fast food restaurants that I have eaten before. We're actually going to kick this one off strong with the most well-known fast food place, and that is McDonald's. Now, McDonald's would be an S tier if I was 8 years old, but now that I'm growing up and now that I'm starting to appreciate other restaurants, McDonald's is starting to become less and less interesting the more I eat at McDonald's. So for that reason, it's going to get a B. But yet again, it is still McDonald's, so it is going to get a decent rating. And I think B is a decent rating. One thing else about McDonald's is that the quality of food has changed drastically. I don't know if that's just me, but I've noticed that the quality of the sandwiches and even the fries just is not as good as it used to be at all. Next, we have Burger King, which is clearly, I don't want to hear you right now. I do not want to hear you guys complaining in the comments, is the better option over McDonald's. Matter of fact, Burger King gets an S tier for me. You know why? Because the quality of food at Burger King compared to McDonald's is not even close. You got the amazing crispy fries, you got the flame grilled patties, you got the amazing chicken sandwiches. This is not even close for me. I know a lot of people just don't like Burger King, but the way I see it, I think it's a very, very underrated, and I think it deserves a lot more. Another really popular one here is Wendy's. I like Wendy's. I think Wendy's is just the better version of McDonald's. So it's not going to get an S, but it is going to get an A. I just think, yet again, the quality of food at Wendy's is just noticeably better. I do like Wendy's chicken nuggets a lot, and Wendy's fries are really good. So overall, yeah, Wendy's gets an A. Coming up next, we have Popeyes. Now, I know this is a huge jump from Wendy's to a chicken place, but Popeyes is good. Popeyes has a really good chicken sandwich. Very, very good. I think it's one of the best. But other than that, there's nothing really crazy about Popeyes to me that really stands out other than the chicken sandwich. So for that reason, it's going to get a C. Next, we have KFC, which is a similar deal to Popeyes. I've never had a KFC chicken sandwich, but I'd assume it's probably not that bad. KFC is very hated, I feel like. You either love or hate KFC, and I've had one experience there and it wasn't that bad. I'm going to give it a C. All right, now we have Taco Bell. Now, when I was making these ratings, I had no clue where to put Taco Bell because I've had a lot of bad experiences and a lot of good experiences at Taco Bell. So this is going to go in B, but I'm going to tell you why it's not higher. Taco Bell, when it comes to their Mexican food, just does not really excite me at all. I feel like every time I go to Taco Bell, people just get like bean burritos. Like what? Like it's just beans wrapped in tortillas. Like I get it. Like it's simple and it's may be healthier than the other options, but still like I don't understand why people even like go for that to begin with. And it just seems like they don't really put love into the food that they make. They just kind of, you can tell that they just slap it all together and just like there's no really time or energy put into any of the food there. Um, but the only reason why it's going to get a B is because that the quality of food, I mean, the quality of the ingredients really isn't that bad. And they do have Baja Blast. So, like I said in the soda tier list, Baja Blast was an S here. This is going to bump this up to a B. Forgot to mention this, but nacho fries, goated. All right, now we're getting into the pizza joints. Now, before I speak on my ratings on the pizza joints, I would like to put something out there that these places are so overrated, especially where I am, because where I live, there is not a lot of good pizza around. So Floridians just think that this is the best pizza around and this is like the talk of the town. This is like the best of the best. No, this pizza's made in literally 5 minutes and left in a heater for like 7 hours before they're given to people. I'm going to be ranking these based on fast food pizza quality, what you'd expect from a fast food pizza joint. So Pizza Hut first. Um, I've only had Pizza Hut maybe twice, and they have good things, but the pizza isn't really that good. They have a lot of good other stuff, like picky food that you can get there. They have some crazy toppings you can put on their pizza, so this is going to get a C for me. Next, we have Little Caesars. Now, by far the worst quality of pizza out of all the pizza places, but The only reason why this doesn't get an E or an F is because the prices are not that bad. This place is a really good last resort option if you really want to get a bite to eat. You can get a whole pizza really quick for like $6. It's just there. So in a recent experience, I've had, like I didn't really have a lot of money and I just wanted to get something to eat, so I went to Little Caesars and it was fine. But in terms of quality compared to these other places, this is really gonna get a D for me. Next, we have Domino's. Now, this one is the best quality out of all the fast food pizza places because I like the way they do their crust. I like how it's like a garlicky crust. I've always been interested in that. Another thing about Domino's is that they have pasta bowls, which they're so good. The pasta bowls there are so good. But like I said before, this place is more about the pizza, so it is going to be a huge factor. Um, since it is the best of the pizza places, this is going to get a B. Papa John's is next. Now, immediately, nothing really sticks out to me about Papa John's. This kind of just seems just like Pizza Hut. Like, I felt no difference whatsoever in the quality of pizza. Again, I've had Papa John's maybe once or twice, and, it was fine. It was just as I was expecting. There's nothing crazy about this pizza. This is also going to get a C. All right, now we're moving away from the pizza places, and now we're moving back to the standard, I guess you could call it. Chick-fil-A. The quality of food at Chick-fil-A is very good, but I do feel like it's very overrated. I really like the quality of food there, don't get me wrong, but I'm not quite seeing the hype of what people expect it to be. I feel like the bar was set super high for this place that when I went recently, it was good. The fries are really good. Chick-fil-A sauce is good, but the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich everyone loves, and I don't understand why. It's literally just a piece of chicken in between two buns and one pickle on the top. Like, there is nothing special about that. So that in itself was a huge disappointment for me. So overall, I think Chick-fil-A gets a B. Now, if you're gonna want to get a really good burger from a fast food place, you want to go to Five Guys. This place has the best burgers out there in terms of fast food. The quality of food here is so, so good. It may not be worth the price because it is very expensive, but if you're really craving a really good burger and you have money to spend, I highly recommend going to Five Guys because you can do anything you want with the burgers there. They have so many toppings. You can just load it with toppings. They give you a huge bag of fries, and mind you, the fries are really good in Five Guys. It's like heaven in there when I walk in. I love the aesthetic of the inside of the buildings too. It's like old school diner feel. Five Guys is undoubtedly in S tier. Arby's. Arby's. Arby's is not good at all. There is nothing good about Arby's besides the curly fries, and even then, they're kind of mid. I mean, they're not really anything crazy. It's just fries with like Cajun seasoning on it. Like, this place, I've been to like maybe 3 or 4 times, and the roast beef sandwiches are so bad. They are so bad. I cannot even express how bad they are. This place has no redeeming qualities at all. This is just a straight up F. I don't care what anyone says. Straight up F. Dairy Queen has really good chicken, and that's about it. I mean, the Blizzards exist, but Blizzards are, at the end of the day, they're just ice cream. DQ, for me, it kind of just exists. I mean, it's there when you really want good chicken. It's like the top chicken place near me. We don't have like Raising Cane's or anything. So if I want like chicken tenders, I'll go to DQ, but yeah, man, I mean, this place gets a C. There's nothing really to say about Dairy Queen, to be honest with you. And finally, I'm saving the best for last. The best fast food place in my area, in my opinion, is Culver's. If there is a Culver's near you, I highly recommend you give it a shot. You may not love it, but Culver's does everything right in my eyes. The only thing that Culver's does not really hit the nail on is the fries. They're just crinkle cut fries. I mean, they're nothing crazy, but everything else at Culver's, every burger you get, the burgers are like soaked in butter. Culver's has really good cheese curds, which are basically just like mozzarella sticks, but like balls. instead of sticks. That's how I see them. The quality of the meat at Culver's too is on par with Burger King, maybe even higher than Burger King. Culver's just has a really good menu, and you can tell that the ingredients they use there are actually fresh. They taste fresh. They taste very, very high quality. So just for that alone, and all the other reasons I explained before, Culver's is a clear S. And I would make another tier for this, but I don't want to edit that in. So Culver's goes right next to Five Guys and Burger King for me. Now, I may have missed a couple in this list, but I was just looking for like the ones that really struck out to me, that should be on these lists, and the ones that are near me right now that I can easily access. Um, I want to give an honorable mention here to Hardee's, aka Carl's Jr. There is one of those, but it's kind of far away from me, and I don't think I've ever eaten that one before, so I'm not going to rank it. Take that into the consideration. But yeah, I hope you guys respect my fast food tier list. And like I said, I will be making more of these tier lists because they are super fun to make. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.